Okay, we are packing up here. I'm trying to get some things together for the family that I think we could need, a little bit of first aid items, so to speak. I've got some prescription things here, a thermometer just in case anyone gets sick. If need be, there is a medical clinic on board, but I can kind of keep an eye on the kids with this. And then, of course, tweezers and fingernail clippers, you never know. Some good Band-Aids, some glasses wipes to clean off sunglasses, some eye drops if everyone's eyes get tired of the chlorine and salt water, a little Neosporin in case someone gets a little cut or something, scrapes themselves on the beach. This is some allergy relief. My travel agent friend said it's hard to find Benadryl in the Bahamas, and she eventually did find some, but she said definitely bring that with us in case we might need it. This is the generic of Benadryl. And then another prescription item for one of the kids. And then this is some generic version of Pepto-Bismol in case somebody gets an upset tummy. A little bit of melatonin for me, just in case it may be a little stressful trying to lead 4 children. One of whom is an adult, but 4 people on a trip. I might need a little help sleeping at night. And then, let's see, some generic Tylenol, a little bit of cough syrup. This is the generic for Davidson. You just never know right now. I mean, of course, we are testing negative for COVID because you do have to have a negative test to get on the ship. But you never know what may happen in the coming days, so I am ready. We got a little bit of motion sickness tablets, but I'm told that they do have motion sickness tablets in the medical clinic, but I would like to just have some with us to start with in case we need it. Also, we are driving down, so if anybody decides that they are feeling car sick, I will be ready. We do have some aloe gel and some solar cane aerosol spray for sunburn. But I am packing a tremendous amount of sunscreen, and I will be very, very liberal in putting it on them frequently. This is real life, so you see my clutter on the kitchen counter. We have been cleaning. You see some Cheerios in my dustbuster that need to be emptied. There's a water bottle. But anyway, I am trying to get these things ready, and we'll just see how all this goes. I may or may not need it, but I'd rather have it and not need it. Also, I made a little packing list for everyone in the family, so this kind of gives us some things to think about in planning.
Wait, Mom. People who have rooms in here have the view to the marketplace. You just see like there's curtains with rooms.
Current view from Royal Caribbean, Freedom of the Seas, Windjammer Cafe in Miami. Hi, I'm Beth, and this is another episode of How I'm Doing It, and today I'm going to show you my stateroom. This is the Royal Caribbean Freedom of the Seas, room 6219. I'm sharing this with my daughter, and the beds are currently put together because they came that way, but I'm going to ask the stateroom steward to separate them. That is a thing. If you want them separated or put together, your steward can do that for you very easily. Let me show you real quick, though, what we have got. So as you come in, you'll see the bed put together like this. You can see that they are separate, so I'll have the stateroom attendant separate those and put the tables in the middle so we can each have our own space. There is a nice little couch, and I'm not sure, I think this may be a pull-out couch, but we don't have a third person here. And then a light art. There is a section where you can pull curtains if someone wants to watch TV and someone else wants to sleep. There's little night lights at the bottom of these lamps. Let me show you. So when you walk up to them, right here is a little lamp. So you have a little reading light or something. And then there's another switch over here for the upper lamp, which is pretty handy. Phone for calling for room service or room to room. More art. And then we have a little, let's see, little desk area, dressing table area. I think you could turn on the lights somehow or another. And thermostat here. We'll figure out the lights momentarily. Anyway, and then we've got the TV, which has got the safety information and different video on demands and things. And then under here is minibar, and then a bunch of drawers, chair, trash can. Under here is a little pull out with some things, more drawers. There's a closet here, coat hangers, safe, shelves, and life jackets. And then of course the back of the door. And let's see, oh, and see, here is where it says that we are at room 6219. And then over here, sorry if I'm going too fast, I'm in a little space, I'm trying to get used to it. A couple of hooks. I think this is the light. I don't know what that is. Bathroom, tiny, but you know, ship bathrooms are. This is just kind of how it is. So in here, there we go. We've got shower, hair, shampoo, body wash, 2-in-1, soap, I think, and then tiny but operable. And then toilet, works on a vacuum system like cruise ships do. And then a little towel rack, towels, more mirrors and lights everywhere. And then more towels, a little storage area, toilet paper, sink, soap, cups. That should be a Kleenex holder, but it's not. And then we're back to a mirror. So that's what we've got. Oh, and a light over here. So that was a pretty quick tour. I hope that y'all enjoyed that. I figured out after watching some other episodes on YouTube that doing a tour of your actual cruise room is very helpful for people, because when they're choosing their own cruise staterooms later on for themselves, if they can see exactly how big yours looks when you're in it, it's very helpful. So that helped me to kind of narrow down what kind of rooms looked like, different setups and layouts and things when I was looking at the different room choices. So then next door, I have got in the next door room 3 of my other children. One of them is an adult, so you do have to have an adult in each room, but that way, you know, we had the ability to kind of work things out to our family situation. So we've got 5 people basically between 2 interior cabin rooms, and that's fine with us. We're not too big on balconies or anything right now. With the kids, we can just, they got a lot of energy. We can all go upstairs or ride the elevator upstairs and see what there is to see. I'll include some footage of Miami, because we are docked in Miami. We are cruising out of and into Miami. So that was really spectacular. The skyscrapers and the port itself are just incredible. Really took my children's breath away. Really made quite an impression on them. And then, you know, it was just been really good so far. All of the staff and crew are very friendly, so we're really pleased with all that. We did get the earliest boarding time. You get to choose your check-in time. Chose the earliest one because if you can get here early, say 11 to 11:30 like we did, then you get to eat lunch on the ship and get started on your vacation that much earlier. So there's people in the pool upstairs. We'll go do that shortly. We've already done our muster drill. That is the mandatory safety briefing everybody has to do. That was quick and easy. I think the most difficult, challenging, stressful part, anxiety-inducing, and I'm glad that I had my other older child here with me, my adult child, is if you're unfamiliar with this port, then it can be very easy to make a wrong turn and go to the wrong terminal. Very easy. Even with these ships, they're huge, and you think, surely, you could pick out your ship. But the way, there's lots of U-turns, and there's lots of little split forked lanes, and if you feel like when you reach the fork, you feel like you have to choose right then and there, A or B, or left or right. And if you choose wrong, you fear you could get flung back out into downtown Miami to fend for yourself. But we figured it out. We did get turned around once, but I found signs to get us turned back into the port to give it another go. And then once we figured out where we were going and we dropped off our large luggage, we did carry on a couple of things, but once we dropped off our large luggage with the porter, also tip your porter. They do appreciate it. So when you drop off your baggage for check-in, I asked him, I said, where do we go now? Where do we park? Where am I going? Because it, honestly, for me, it wasn't laid out to where I could understand it easily. I like to think of myself as a reasonably intelligent person who can follow signs. I've been in and out of the largest airports in the world, but this seaport, it really was confusing me. Part of it is because there's some construction going on, but also the signage just was not what I was expecting. And so anyway, we did get straightened out. The porter told me where to go, where to park, and from there it was easy. So there you go. Until next time.
I want to see where it goes. Oh, it's going to me.
We're going on the tall blue one right there. One with the open. Yeah.
Okay, I'm at Cococay Thrill Water Park right now. My kids are all about it. They've done the 3-story waterfall or water slide. It's the tallest water slide in North America, and one of my children has done it multiple times. So I even took a water slide ride, and you know, once was enough for me. I'm more about relaxing right now. Let me show you what I've got to drink. This is my drink of the day. I am having a Miami Vice. It is half strawberry daiquiri, half pina colada, and it is just perfection. Okay, we're at Cococay South Beach, and it is amazing. Right here under this lovely coconut tree. You can hear the wildlife back there. We got some seagulls, and this is just so peaceful and amazing. Loving it. We are at the rock climbing station on Freedom of the Seas. We've got my daughter going up, and her brother is way ahead of the game. Way up there. He has been rock climbing for fun for some time. This is Elka's first day of rock climbing.
Alright, skaters, this is just a friendly reminder not to use any electronic devices on the ice. If you'd like a picture or video taken, please do not hesitate to ask any of the staff down the stairs or ask any of your friends or family watching you. Thank you.
VIP.